How emotions and memory are linked. Emotion and memory are so similar that we often take their separation for granted. Technically, emotional memory and memories of emotions are two different processes. This presentation seeks to explain the way in which both exist and further explain the links between memory itself and the effects that emotion has on it. The cerebellum is involved with motor control, sensory integration, and the consolidation of memories, especially fearful memories. Consolidation refers to the process in which data is transferred from short to long-term memory. This describes the plasticity in the cerebellar regions that causes long-term modification in behavior of subjects following classical Pavlovian fear conditioning. The hippocampus is responsible for consolidation of memories from long to short-term memory. It uses a form of neuroplasticity called long-term potentiation to store memory in the brain. The hippocampus is responsible for both encoding sensory info into short-term memory and then also retrieving memories from long to short-term memory. Since emotions occur in the here and now, they are part of our short-term memory and they affect the encoding process. The amygdala is a group of nuclei located within the temporal lobes of the brain. It is crucial to emotional memory because it influences emotional perception. It is hardwired by genetics to respond to specific stimuli that are dangerous to our species. Therefore, it is involved in emotional memory because it is involved in emotional processing, which is involved because of its wiring to sensory and motor systems. Stress hormones produced by adrenal glands increase your memory for traumatic events because they essentially exist to help you survive. If you have a vivid memory of highly arousing or traumatic event, you will be less likely to repeat the threatening situation or more likely to find a more efficient solution. The emotional intensity and significance of an event determines the amount of attention we give it. 9/11 was a tragic day in U.S. history and commanded our attention because the brain labeled it as a threatening event. The more threatening a situation is perceived, the more attention is given to it. The attention equals more memory because the brain dedicates more energy to encoding this event. Researchers describe this as a flashbulb memory phenomenon, where we remember events so strongly that they appear to be seared in our minds with great detail. Research has also shown that the role of the amygdala in emotional memory is different in men and women. Activity of the right hemisphere amygdala relates significantly to memory of emotional material in men, but activity of the left hemisphere amygdala relates significantly to memory of emotional material in women. Researchers show that mood matching, or using mood as a retrieval cue, improves memory recollection significantly. For example, associating the current mood you are in to an event that happened the last time you were in that mood is employing mood matching as a memory cue. Strong emotion can dull memory for emotional events of less intensity and can inhibit the encoding of other info experienced at the same time. An example of emotional memory adaptation would be the excitement we feel as a child at a theme park. The adrenaline rush we once got from the Ferris wheel becomes less intense once we experience something more exciting, like a roller coaster. Some important links between emotion and memory. There are two kinds of emotional memories and memories of emotions. Stress hormones trigger emotional responses during encoding of memories that become consolidated and leave a permanent tint. Mood can be used as a retrieval cue for recalling memory, and strong emotional memories often overshadow less intense memories that came before them.